Good evening, everybody. Good to see you all again. Okay, so it's time we can start now with from whatever we have left, right? Yesterday, I believe we were done till expansion of idea, if I'm not wrong, right? Please confirm. Yes, the last thing that we did was expansion of idea. Yes, I can see there is a doubt. No, Gia, we don't need to. The answer for your question is no. Okay. Yes. Okay, so what we are going to do today is instead of wrapping up all the writing skills all together, which is very hectic, I have divided the remaining part into single parts. So what we are going to do here is one by one, we will be dealing with the writing skills. So today we will be dealing with one writing skill and the second lecture, right? So can everybody confirm what is the second lecture all about? Yes, the second lecture is all about vocabulary concepts and parts of speech, right? Which is a very easy part, which we are supposed to revise today. But before that, I'm going to revise one writing skill so that it becomes easier for you to understand, right? Come on. So since it's a revision lecture, I want everyone once again to listen to me carefully. And then when I give you the opportunity to speak, you can ask me, right? So time to start. Should we start now? Give me a thumbs up once again so we can start now. Yes, absolutely. Okay, yes. So here we start with report writing, right? Now, what happens in report writing? First of all, tell me, whenever we deal with, imagine yourself as a postman. Let's start with this way. Imagine yourself as a postman. And in order to put a situation in front of you, let's say a funny one, a humorous one, let's say one of you, while delivering the letter, experiences love at first sight. What are you going to do at such moment? Are you going to simply give a written letter of your choice to the person you have fallen in love with? Can you do that? Can you give your letter to the person even if you have fallen in love with that person? No, right? Absolutely no, right? You are a postman, you are a delivery person. You cannot present your letter, your message to that person, isn't it? Yes, you cannot deliver your love letter to the person in front of you, right? Yes, right? Rather, what do? Whose message are you going to deliver? Person A's message will be delivered to person B. You are no one in between. You are simply an agent, a channel through which the message is going to be delivered. Can you deliver your message to the third person, the second person? No, you cannot, right? Yes, you are the mediator, right? In a similar way, a job of a report writer is also the same. You cannot deliver your message, your opinion, then your views to the public. What is your job? Your job is to observe what is happening in front of you and prepare a report on it and present it to the masses, that is the public. So you are only the mediator. Okay, imagine you are observing an accident, or let's say an event. Let's keep it this way. Let's say your brother, your sibling is getting married at particular location and you are the reporter. You did not get a leave, right? Imagine you as a reporter, can you consider using pronouns like my brother or my sister is getting married? No, you cannot do that, right? Rather, even if the person is related, has a blood relation to you, you cannot consider using pronouns like my brother, or yeah, you cannot consider yourself into that, right? You have to act as a third person for him, right? So in such a case, report writer, whenever we write a report, it has to be always in the third person view and the third person pronouns. That is he, she, it, they, them. Is this clear to everybody? It's a thumb rule for report writing, right? Clear? Should we go ahead with the next part? Yes. So which person pronoun are you going to use in the report writing? Third person. Third person. Come on. Tell me all the third person pronouns. Write down all the third person pronouns in the chat box quickly. Very good. They, them. We nahi aayega. Is we a third person pronoun? No, it is a first person pronoun. You are including yourself in it. So no. He, she, it, they, them. He, she, it, they, and them. You bhi nahi. You is a second person pronoun. It is always the third person pronoun and nothing more. Clear to it? Yes. Right? Now, next thing that I want to clear out is, imagine you're writing a report in a newspaper, right? I hope everybody has seen a report in the newspaper columns. They are in parts, small, big, medium sized, full page, and so on, right? Do you think everything comes at comes free of cost? Do you think if I, as a press reporter, let's say, imagine I am a an employee of a Times of India, and you have approached me, an editor, and you are requesting me to put that your content, your article in the newspaper. Am I going to give you for free of cost a full page? No, I'm going to charge you. Now, how is the charges? This is a secret that I'm sharing, which is going to clear out your doubt. I'm going to reveal that doubt, that content, what I'm clearing out in a while. Right now, listen to what I say. When you come down with your article at my desk, I am going to charge you per word. Let's say I'm charging you 2 rupees per word, and you have 2000 words with you. How much I'm going to charge you? A little math that I'm adding here. Exactly. I'm going to charge you 4,000, right? Now, you cannot skip any sentence, isn't it? Because if you skip any sentence, you are going to miss out the point. So what will you do in such a case? When you want to convey the message, what will you do? When you cannot skip a sentence, what will you do? Summarize it. Sentences will cut down to phrases. Phrases will cut down to words. Isn't it? You are making it short as possible, right? So that you can save on money. Simple rule, easy to understand. Now, my another question is, in report writing, are you supposed to write long paragraphs or a precise language? Short and precise. Now you know the reason why we write it in short. Is it clear? So you have to write a report writing in as short as possible. Am I clear to everybody? The 2 rules are clear with you. First, third person pronoun. Next, you have to write it short or long. These 2 rules are clear. Is it clear from my end or no? Yes, now we are ready to go ahead with the pointers. Now we can get into the technicalities. So read it carefully, go through it, and then I will start explaining it to you. Put a thumbs up once you're done reading. I will give you an opportunity for the doubts. First, you have to do what I have asked for. Read it and put a thumbs up. Done? Now, precise language, doubt is cleared. Third person, doubt is cleared. The third thing that I'm adding here is passive voice, right? That is, you have to use the language into a passive voice. Accident was committed by someone, right? We, many delegates have attended the wedding, right? Instead of that, wedding has been attended by many delegates. This is the passive voice. Clear? This is how from active to passive, you have to change the sentence and write it. Cleared with the passive voice? Wedding has been organized by the company, right? Generally active voice कैसा होता है? A company organized this wedding. This is your active voice. But when I change it to passive, it becomes wedding was organized by a company. See, I'm using the word by company, by someone, by the police, by the person, by Aditya, right? By Soham, by Keshav, by Sakshi, anyone, right? Is this part clear to everybody? How do we use passive voice? Yes. Next thing that you can use is 3 direct speeches. Write down 3 direct speeches. This is your fourth, we can say fourth rule, which is not included here, but I am adding it. 3 direct speeches, 2 to 3. Okay, make it 2 to 3 direct speeches. Aditya said, "What a wonderful wedding it was." Direct speech. Direct indirect may say direct speech. So I'm putting up an example, to understand it. Let's say I'm putting everything in capital so that it is easy to read, right? No, wait, Dhwani, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you for sure. I've noted it. Okay. 2 to 3 direct speeches. Devansh, what you have written is indirect speech. Indirect speeches cannot be used here. Indirect speeches are used in story writing. Okay, not here. Okay, Dhwani, I'll get back to you. Okay. Second person. Who means second person? I haven't reached there right now. Only listen to me, right? Is the doubt clear till here? Is everything clear till here? Whatever I have said? Yes. Now we are moving on with the next thing, that is title. Title is must. Is it yes or no? Are we supposed to put up a title or no? Okay, whenever you ask me a question whether title is necessary, you're asking me indirectly whether I deserve a name or no, right? Is giving someone, a person, a name necessary or no? So answer is obviously yes. So in a similar way, every paragraph requires a title. Okay, yes. Next thing that I'm discussing is how to start a report for event and how to start a report for incidents. What is the difference between event and incident? Come on, what is an incident? What do you mean by incident? Anything that is unplanned, sad event, okay, negative thing that is happening, right? Yes, such things are unplanned event is known as, yes, sudden event, sudden happening is known as an incident. Correct. What do you mean by event? Yes, any planned activity, good things, productive, yeah, productive things are known as events, functions, programs, sports days, and so on, right? Now, whenever you start writing the first paragraph for event, right now we are starting with event. Introduction, the second paragraph, that is the details and the conclusion. These are the three paragraphs that we are going to write. So how to write introduction? So introduction will start with who has organized it, when it has happened, and where it has happened. Let's say a company has organized a blood donation camp in Mumbai on 19th January 2021, or simply 19 January. Is this part clear? Who, when, where? Clear to you? Yes. Now tell me, whenever people organize blood donation camps, do they intend to become a vampire in order to collect the blood? No, right? They always have some reason behind it. Every event has a reason behind it. That's why whenever you put down the details, you need to put why they have organized it and how they have organized it. How means the procedure of the organization, right? कैसे उन्होंने organize किया, right from the first minute of the event till the last minute when it ended. You have to give the details of it कि कैसे उसको carry out किया. Is this part clear to you? Who had visited, how many people gathered, how was the response, and so on. So these things are added in the how and why. Clear to you how the details are to be added in the second paragraph? Yes. Third, conclusion. Summarize the entire point. That in short, give a remark. Abhi remark kiska aega in the paragraph, in the third paragraph? So the local people. Since it is a good point, it is a local people. Yes, three paragraphs are compulsory. In every writing skill, all the writing skills in English, 3 paragraphs are necessary. So conclusion में आएगा remark. किसका remark आएगा? Local people का or chief guest. Which are the 2 people that you can add? Sorry, 3 people. Local, chief guest, and celebrity. Local, chief guest, and celebrity. Whose remarks can be added in the conclusion of event? Locals, chief guest, celebrity. Super. Mention that in the notebook and keep. We are going ahead with the next. Very good. Short forms are accepted. Locals, CG, and celeb. Cool. Are we? Yes, we can use phrases. We can use phrases. Yes. Okay. Should we go on to the next? Let's see how the reports for incidents are written. Soham and the rest. I have clearly mentioned I will allow you the time to come up with the doubts. Right now, you have to listen to me, right? Report for incident. Now, report for incident. Incident is always unplanned. Can we say who has organized it in the introduction? No. So in that case, in introduction, where and when, commonly these are the same. Only thing that changes is from who to what. What has happened? Okay, what has happened, where it has happened, when it has happened, and if you want, you can also add with whom it has happened. Let's say the name, right? Okay, let's say Funsuk Wangdu, right? Recently, Funsuk Wangdu met with an accident, right? At the in Mumbai, in Andheri, in the Lokhandwala complex at around 6 p.m. on 19 January. What, when, where, and whom? Clear with the introduction? Yes. Moving on with the second paragraph. The second paragraph deals with the statistical information. That means statistical information. Matlab, pura details, how the accident took place, what is the scenario, the report of the accident, kitna blood loss hua hai, and so on. Right? Who attended, the police officers came in, right? Then here in the second paragraph, we can also add some direct speeches. The police commissioner was spotted saying, nowadays, all the youngsters have gone crazy, and this is how we are going to take necessary action soon as possible. The patient has been, transported to the nearest hospital. Take the name of the hospital, Is this part clear to you? Yes. Now, if you represent a a channel or a newspaper, then you are supposed to write by staff reporter. Wait, Keshav. Yes, you can do that. Wait, Divya, wait. If the event or incident has happened in the school, you can put it as by a student reporter. Is this part clear to everybody? स्कूल का कोई इवेंट और इंसिडेंट है तो इट इज स्टूडेंट रिपोर्टर, अगर स्कूल के बाहर है तो इट इज स्टाफ रिपोर्टर. Clear to everybody? Yes. Now what will be the format of it? So here is the format. This is how it should look like. Take a screenshot quickly and now ask me the doubt. Yes, you can write. You can write date with place. There is no problem in it. But in my opinion, follow what you see. Yes, Dhwani. Go ahead. I'm unmuting you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, actually, I just got the results of my self-billion one English paper, and I wanted to ask that what an ideal self-response should look like. Usually, when we write self-responses, the maximum marks I have attained so far is 1.5, maybe. So, I just wanted to ask what is how an ideal one should look like so that I can score the best in my boards paper.
If you have got 1.5, that means your PRQ is already ideal. It's only that for the standardization rule, we cut half marks in the semi prelims or in the actual classes examinations. So in my opinion, 1.5 is your board exams 2 marks.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, Divya, I'm coming to you. Okay, people, please give me a minute. Yes, Divya. Yes, you can unmute. Go ahead. No. We don't have to leave a line. It's completely optional. If you want to leave a line, you can leave a line. Okay, leaving a line is optional completely in the report writing. Is that clear? Yes. Okay, next out is should we leave a line after by staff reporter, student reporter? It is clear. Leave a line after writing place. It is clear. Write it as it is. I won't confuse you. Write it as it is. What you see, you have to write it. Second type of writing paragraph. Yes, you can write it. After second paragraph, yes, you can write. What will come with option? Okay. You have expansion or report. So you have expansion is the second option with the report. So in my opinion, go for report writing. Do we summarize the incident in third paragraph? Yes. In the third paragraph, when it comes to summarize, putting the conclusion for the incidents, here you will have remarks for commissioner, local, right? These are the two people, or minister, political influence, right? They are involved here. The police commissioner, the doctors, the locals, ministers. These are the people who are involved in the, whose remark is involved in the conclusion of the incidents. Shopkeepers, if I, if I make it more precise. Okay, those who have confusion for the paragraph style, yesterday I dealt with the 2 paragraph styles. You can, there is no compulsion for which paragraph style you want to use. You can use both. Are we clear with it? For PRQ, for personal response questions, what are the tips? Okay, for PRQ, what if I deal with this particular question in lecture 7, because it is definitely going to be for the prose and the poetry. Is that fine? Today, I'm only going to talk about what is the topic on, right? So please keep it noted so that I don't forget about it and you don't forget about it, right? Yes. Okay, so should we go ahead with the next concept? That is the second lecture that we were supposed to discuss today. It is a very quick concept. We won't take much time. With your support and coordination and cooperation and your response, I'm sure we can finish it off very quickly, right? So first of all, I thank everybody for giving me such a very good response here for the, the writing skills, right? So here I share another PPT. Here we come with lecture number 2. As discussed in lecture number 2, we are going to discuss vocabulary concepts and parts of speech, right? So ready, everybody? Since it is going to be a very easy concept, I want everyone to simply sit back and listen to what I speak, right? Come on. Come on. Now simply sit back and enjoy the lecture. Listen to what I say, since it's a very easy one and it's a revision. Okay, most of your doubts are already cleared with the vocabulary concepts and parts of speech. It's a base of it, right? So here we start with what is there in the vocabulary concepts. So we are aware of all these: compound words, collocations, discourse markers, linkers, and all these stuff, right? Simply go through them, read it. No asking questions until and unless I give you the opportunity. Simply read it. Okay. Simply read the names, put a thumbs up. Done reading? Super. So we have all heard about these compound words, collocations, the commonly found. Then we have code mixing, word register, acrostic, acronym, then antonym, synonyms, homophones, suffixes and word formation, word chains, right? Out of which word formation, synonyms, antonyms, and prefix suffixes, that is the star mark. These are all covered under the chapters and poetries, right? While you can see the coining word, we don't have this particular thing in the portion. So right now, I'm not going to discuss that. Talking about discourse markers and linkers, I will discuss in a while. Are we all ready to start with the vocabulary concepts? I'm going to quickly brush these topics to you, right? Yes, very good. So here we start with the first one, that is compound words, right? Let's start with compound words. So what is a compound word? A compound word is a combination of 2 different words. दो अलग-अलग words को हम combine करके एक ही word बनाते हैं. That is known as a compound words, right? Imagine 4 to 5 buildings put up in one society. We call it a compound, right? Because that is connected to each other. They are not 2 separate identities. They have a same common compound. That's why we call it a compound, right? In a similar way, whenever 2 words are connected to each other, it is known as compound words. But there is option. You can connect these 2 words either by hyphen or without a hyphen. Dining table is with hyphen. Words, compound words with hyphen is dining table, well known, ice cream, self-confident, cooperation, but generally cooperation is not considered because co has no meaning, right? Self-confidence, self-awareness, these things are breakfast. If you connect it, it is considered. Yes, strawberry, breakfast, grassland. Wow. See, we are all aware of it. Butterfly, right? Rainbow. These are all the words which are without hyphen, right? Okay, mother-in-law is with hyphen. Mother hyphen in hyphen law, right? So we have understood which are with hyphen and without hyphen. No, 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 Divya, Divya, Divya. That is wrong. What you have written is wrong. Even Akshat, what you have written is incorrect here, right? Wait, wait, wait. Yeah, grandfather can be considered, right? Grandfather is considered right for compound word. Ready? Come on. Moving on with the next word. Here we have the collocation. Now, generally, collocation is always confused with compound word. There is one common factor in collocation and compound word, and that is two words. Now, what is the difference? Compound word has connected words. Rainbow, right? Then we have, grandfather. Then we have pancake, bodyguard. These are all connected words, well known with hyphen. These are all connected words, but collocation has two different words which convey a third meaning. Or if I make it easier, they have two different parts of speech. Now your answers can be considered. Washing machine. Which machine? Washing machine. Sticky notes. Geometry box. Right? Then we have small hut. Yes, small hut. Red color. Air conditioner. Most renowned. Old books. Best friend. Water bottle. Self-reliant is a compound word because it has a hyphen in between. Right? Yes. Sweet lemon or sweet lime. Earphones is a compound word. Wonderful view. Generally, we have adjective and a noun together. Beautiful flower. Handsome boy. Consider adjective and noun combination. Consider adjective and noun combination. Okay, adjective and noun. Adjective and noun. Remind yourself with these things. What is a collocation? Adjective and noun. Right? Remind yourself this way. Pretty lady. Young grandfather. Right? We can put it up this way. Touch screen. Please, people, what examples you guys are mentioning? These are all compound words. These are not collocations. Collocations have two different parts of speech, adjective and noun, but placed separately. Have I connected them? Innumerable stars. Have I connected them? Are these two words sticking to each other? No, they are not sticking to each other. Is this part clear to you? Be very careful with these things, right? Clear with collocations and compound words? Should we go ahead? First birthday, yes, it is. Okay, come on. So here we have another examples. No, 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 no. Okay. Yes, mouth watering. Mouth watering food. Mouth watering is a compound word. Bad habit is a collocation. Right? Come on. Here we come with discourse markers and linkers. So what are linkers? Linkers are basically, we can say, if I can give you examples of conjunctions, not only but also, no sooner than, so that, right? Then we can say in spite of, neither nor, either or, right? But for, because of, due to, such that, right? So these are the examples of linkers or discourse markers. Discourse markers are generally a hyphen which is used to describe in spite of or despite. We never use despite of. It's either in spite of or despite. Is this part clear? Yes, come on, moving on with the next. So this is your example. Yes, yes. Okay, these are your linkers and markers. So this is one of the example that is presented here. That is former, latter. Discourse markers or linkers are nothing but conjunctions connecting two different sentences or two different phrases. Right? Prepositional phrases or conjunctions are best examples of linkers or discourse markers. You don't have to remember all these things, simply listen to it and forget about it. Right? Yes, I would be possibly the first person to tell you to forget it. Right? Come on. Moving on with the next part. Here we come with code mixing. Now everybody is aware of code mixing. What is code mixing? Give examples of code mixing. Come on, quickly. Although is a conjunction. Bazaar. No. This is just a part of a discourse marker वगैरह separately कुछ exam में नहीं आता है. So don't worry. Right? Yes. No. Sari is not a code mixing. Sari का English version क्या है? Do we have any? No. In English also we call it sari. Are you getting it? Pajama can be. Right? What, Taj? No, please don't put such things. It is Dadi, Bindu, right? Masier, right? Then French words like au revoir. Yes, no proper nouns. Proper nouns cannot be used as, code mixings. No, it's a name, right? If I say, I have stayed in Afghanistan for 5 years. How will you say this in English, in Hindi? Do I have any option for Afghanistan in Hindi? No, Afghanistan is Hindi में भी Afghanistani बोलते. So proper noun does not have any. We don't consider proper nouns as code mixing, right? So all the Hindi words, Chinese words, French words, words of any other language used in English. Hindustan is again a proper noun. Correct? Yes. All right. So no proper nouns can be considered as code mixing. Apart from that, we can use anything else. Okay. Come on. Moving on with word register. Now, yes, mela वगैरह है. Now, listen to me carefully. Before we write any writing skill, don't the teachers say that you are supposed to create a keywords, a list of words before you start writing any writing skill? Yes. Now tell me, don't you think these words are completely related to the topic, or are they away from topic? Are you going to create words out of the topic? No, they are always related to it. You make a list of words, isn't it? Or let's say you're planning to go on a vacation. You make a list, a register of word, isn't it? Now all the words in the list that you have created, are they related to the picnic or not related to the picnic? They are related, right? In a similar way, word register work. That's the best explanation for word register. Is nothing but the topic which is given to you. You have to create word related to it, keywords related to it, important pointers related to the word. So they can give you, let's say, create a word register on travel. Come on, give me words related to travel. Start. Maps, suitcase, water bottle, goods, luggage, visa, passport, ticket, direction, fun, office, no, travelers, compass, Aadhaar card, don't put Aadhaar card in that, first aid box, mode of transport, so transport, IDs, identity, location, route, destination, binoculars, hotels, that means accommodations, food, money, right? Yes. Is this part clear to everybody? So these are the things that you are putting up as word register. Done? Sorted with it? Easy to understand? Should I go ahead with the next one? Yes. Now, till now, do we have any doubts? I'm giving you time. Do we have any doubts? I haven't come till there. So no doubts which are the topics of which I haven't covered. I'm yet to come on word register and so on. Sorry, word forms and so on. I'm yet to come on to that. Aryan, get back to you in a while. Word chain, word register, they are two different things. I'll get back to you in a while. What else? Till now, topics which are covered till now in, in the revision. How to write word register in the paper. The question says, okay, can you see sources of energy? If I tell you, create a word register of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Word register of 5 words. What will you do based on, okay, the question says, create a word register of 5 words on sources of energy. So here you have solar energy, thermal energy, coal, natural gas, done. That's all. You have to write solar energy, sources of energy, hyphen, and write down the answer. Solar energy, thermal energy, coal, natural gas, and so on. One after the other. Easy? Please put up a comma after each word so that it becomes easy. I prefer don't waste your time in writing extra. If they're mentioning minimum 5, then you can write extra. Yes? Okay. Come on. Okay. Here you go for code mixing. Those who had doubt. Okay, those who have joined late by happenstance, I'll tell you, I am going to cover up one writing skill in each lecture, right? Whichever is remaining. So today we covered up report writing. Tomorrow we are going to write the next one, right? So don't worry. Everything will be covered. Is this part clear to everybody? Should I go ahead with the next one? Absolutely. Come on. Now we are ready to go ahead. Okay, so we are done with word register. Here we come with acrostic. Now, acrostic is also a fun way to learn. Imagine your friends, right? Whenever your friends are there and they tell you, come on, create a word on friendship. So what are you going to do? You are going to create or think of all the adjectives that define the friendship in between your circle, right? So let's say F. Come on, create words from F for friendship. Adjectives. Fun, yes. Faithful, fabulous, right? Fantastic, funny. Are you guys getting it? Come on, next word. R. Create words from R, adjectives from R. No, wait, Shikha, I'll get back to you. Reliable, romantic, ravishing, right? Yes. Sometimes real, yes. Respectful, yes. Superb. Come on, next one. E. Sorry, I. From I. Inseparable. Wow. Interesting, intelligent, intrinsic, right? Independence or independent. Idiots. Yes. Idiotic sometimes. Yes. Fun. What else? Incomparable. Sometimes immature. Yes. Impossible. No, 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 no. How is your friendship impossible? Ideal. Innocence, you can put up, right? So these are the words. So are you guys getting it? This is how we deal with the example that we have here. So for example, if they ask you for morning, so magical, opportunity, radiance, newness, illumination, new beginning, grand, right? So these are the words that you can put up. Easy. Should I go ahead with the next one? Yes. Okay, now it's time to come on to the acrostic. So come on, here we go. Come on, the first one, father. First, F. How is your father? Friendly, faithful, right? A friend, right? Then fantastic, wow, superb. A, from A, what do you have from A? Adorable, amazing, right? So this way, yeah, so you have adorable, talented, happy, energetic, reliable, and so on. Is it easy and fun? Are acrostics fun to learn? Yes. Okay. So time to go ahead with the rest. Take a screenshot of this one for your practice. Take a screenshot of this one for your practice. Okay, come on. Now it's time to ask, cover up the, the doubt solving. That is, Shikha, you had asked me the doubt whether sirf adjective use hoga. So in my opinion, no, you can also use noun um, uh, and adjectives, but it is very easy to find out a word which describes someone. And that's why I prefer using adjectives. Otherwise, you can also use, no, please don't use verbs. They are not doing any action. We cannot say, let's say E for father, we cannot say energize or adore. It doesn't suit it, right? The better word is either we can say adorable, which is an adjective, or we can say in energy, we can say energy as a noun because the fathers have energy in them. So we can say that. So you can use noun or adjective. There is no compulsion, but in my opinion, go for adjective. This always works the best. Okay. So I hope the doubt is clear. Okay. No, it definitely doesn't annoy me, right? Some tips on how to do well in English, like in general, what should we keep in mind while writing our paper? So imagine whenever you're writing a writing skill of any language, let it be English, Marathi, Hindi, or anything. Whenever you attempt writing skills, imagine you're writing it for a small child. You're a small child, much younger than you, is going to read it. Write it as if he's going to read it, and write it in such a way that he is going to understand what you're going to write, and he doesn't understand how much you do. Explain in detail. That is the best way to put it up in any language. It's not only for English. So that's the only way. And for grammar, there's only one way, that is practice. Thank you, Keshav. I'm really flattered by that. Okay, come on. And use short words if possible. Yes, if you're aware of it, if you're confident about it, only then use it. There is no compulsion that you have to use high quality words, like floxinoxy, inhabilitation and something like that, which is used by Shashi Tharoor and so on. You're okay. You don't have to become a Shashi Tharoor over there. Even a simple English can get you good marks, right? Things which you understand, you can write it there. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead with the next concept of the vocabulary so that we don't fall short of time. Here we go with acronyms. So now when it comes to acronyms, it is very easy. It's the short forms that we use, right? Like Employee Provident Fund, UNESCO, WHO, right? PUBG, not to forget, it's a current one. No, doctor is not an acronym. It is a clipping word. Okay, that's a different part. EMI is a word. Okay, MT, not to forget. Yes, lol, TT, TYSM, right? Thank you so much. GN, good night. RTI, RTO, ATM, MBBS. These are all the acronyms. So easy to understand. I hope you won't get confused between acronym and acrostic. If you ever get confused, imagine in acrostic you have a stick. Words stand like a stick, and then each word has to be divided into adjectives, right? So this is a long stick you can see here, Indian and father and so on, right? These are the sticks. Okay, that's the easiest way to remember whether it is acrostic or acronym. Come on, moving on with the next one. Yes. Here we go with antonyms. We all are aware of what are antonyms. Antonyms are opposite words like sold, ka hoga, bought, right? And last will be first, that way. Bad, good. Yes, purchased can also be there. Horizontal is vertical, right? Yes. Here we go. Homonyms. Homonyms is just the category in which we have two, homophones and homographs. Any confusions here? Ask me quickly. How to remember and so on. Okay, how to remember a homophone or homographs? So in my opinion, always remember only one thing, that is homophone. No need to remember the homograph. Only remember homophone. It is easier to remember. How? The word phone in it. When you talk on the phone, can you see the person? Can both the persons or both the parties, person A and B, see each other while talking on a phone? No. But what is common in between them? The sound. Both of them can listen to each other. That's a mutual thing. That's a common thing. So the sound is the common thing in homophones, right? The other thing is automatically remembered, right? You don't need to remember what is homograph. Simply remember homophone, एक याद रहेगा, दूसरा अपने आप याद रहेगा, right? Okay. Now there is an adjoining concept with homograph that I want to discuss. Homographs are used in word chains. Forming a word using noun and verbs in one sentence or in two different sentences. For example, check this word. In the homographs, I have written the word back. Okay. Now, if I use it as a verb, I would say, I have backed up. Okay. You are backed up by me. Or you are backed by me, right? Verb, action. But if I use it as a noun, oops, my back is paining. Here I'm using as a noun. Is it easy? So homographs are used in creating noun and verbs. So two concepts are cleared in one shot. Clear to everybody? Same goes with minute and minute. Right? There are two meanings. Right? But generally, not all the homographs can be used in noun and verbs. That's why I'm not giving the example of minute. You can use the word play. You can use change the tense, except for infinitive form. Don't use infinitive form. Okay. Don't say to back or to play or something like that. Either you can say play, played, you can say playing, right? You can use all these things. I watched the play. It's a noun. But if I use it as I play football, it is a verb. Homograph. Yes. The play was ridiculous. Yes, we can use all these things. Add S or SS. Yes. Singular and plural. Clear to everybody? Should we go ahead with the next? Yes. Okay. Now it comes to word chains. In word chains, I want to cover up one more part, that is word forms. So word forms and word chains are interrelated. How? So here we go. Listen to me carefully. A word would be given to us in order to create a word chain. What are we supposed to do here is last letter से नया word बनाना है. Okay, last letter से नया word बनाना है. But before we do that, the first word which is given to us, we are supposed to identify whether it is noun. Okay, whether it is noun or verb or adjective. I'm putting it in the chat box so that you have an example, right? It becomes easier for me to explain. Then we have adverbs. Okay, so we have these 4 forms. I'm sending it to everybody. Here we go. Check this. We have noun, verb, adjective, adverb. They will give you a word. Now, out of them, you have to identify whether it is a noun, verb, adjective, or adverb. For example, check this. Imagination. Now, how will you check whether the given word is a noun, verb, adjective, or adverb? So I have put up the trick in the brackets. The imagination, to imagination, to be imagination, imagination, ly. Do we have which one is suiting? Which imagination is putting? The imagination. So it is a noun. So that means the next word has to be noun. Related nahi hoga to bhi chalega, but it has to be noun. So the imagination, but last letter is N. So new word will be the nature. The entertainment. Right? This way. Are you guys getting it? Is it easier for you to understand now? Agar verb hai, to it will match with to. Let's say imagine. If I give you a word as imagine, yes, you can use proper noun. In my opinion, don't use it. Use a common noun. That is much more, a better advice to you. If I give you the word imagine, what is it? Noun, verb, or what? Verb, to imagine, right? So the next word has to be, come on, tell me the next word. Entertain, correct. Last letter is E. So next word has to be to entertain. So entertain will be the last. Enroll, explore, clear. Yes. Should we go ahead with the next concept now? Is it all clear? The word form and the word chain? I hope both the concepts are clear at the same time. Right? Okay, I'm giving you a word chain practice. Check this. Take a screenshot of this for your practice. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, okay, now lastly, I would want to discuss with you what is a part of speech. So what all parts of speech do we have? Because it's an in general topic. I only simply wanted to ask you what is a part of speech, and simply it will be a revision. Come on, let's start with noun. What is a noun? How do we define a noun? Yes, name, place, animal, thing. Name, place, animal, thing. These are the concepts that we have in noun. Correct. Right? Any subject or object can be added here. Yes. All right, Sharon. Okay, I've noted. Yes, name, place, animal, thing. Come on, what is a pronoun? What is a pronoun? When do we use them? Very good. Instead of noun. So if we want to use any word which is instead of noun, we use pronouns. So that's why we call it for noun. So these are the word. Yes, Neha. No, Sneha, wait. Okay, so these are the pronouns. So in pronouns, we can also have first person pronoun I and we, second person that is you, and third person that is he, she, it, they, right? And then we have him, her, them, themselves, herself, itself, and so on. Yes, you can use code mixing and writing skill. No. Please don't use it. Please don't use code mixing and writing skills. It's only in the PRQ. Okay, come on. Next one, we have adjectives. What do adjectives do? Describes a noun and a pronoun. What do they do? They describe the noun and the pronoun. Yes, right? Very good. Come on. What is an interjection? Can anyone tell me what is an interjection? Yeah, wait, Dhruvi, I'll get back to you. Okay, Dhruvi, I'll clear your doubt tomorrow. Don't worry. Exclamation. Wow, beautiful, amazing, splendid. These are all interjections. Okay, come on. What is a conjunction? Connecting word. Yes, Gia, I am. And because, joining word, these are all connecting words, right? We use them in the simple compound complex, and we also use them in the conjunction, in the question of conjunctions or clauses and so on, right? Come on, tell me what is an adverb. Tell me what is an adverb. Yes, it is a word which describes a verb. No, I will clear your thoughts now. In this case, when it comes to adverbs, adverbs describe all the parts of speech except for noun and pronoun. Okay, yes. Is this part clear to everybody? Yes, come on. Okay, now what are articles? This is the last thing that I'm discussing. What are articles? A and the, yes, a and the is an article, right? When do we use an? Yes, whenever we have vowel sounds, we use an. When do we use a and the? Whenever we want to specify anything, let's say dash moon is bright. Do we use the or a? It is the. But if I say I saw dash lion in the jungle, because it is one of them. Are you guys getting it? Okay. All right. So this is all for the day, right? It was so easy according to me. I hope it's the same on your end. Now, this is where we stop for today. Whatever doubts still you have, we can cover it tomorrow in the lecture before we start with new topic, right? So thank you so much. Keep me posted tomorrow. And tomorrow, once again, when we meet, we will start with our doubt solving, right? Yes. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a nice day. Yes. There can also come, right? Yes. Right. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a nice day. See you around tomorrow.